Hey guys, welcome to my fire caping guide. So I will be showing you how to get a fire cape. The skills I recommend you to have are 70 plus range, 40 plus defense. Even though you can do it with one defense, I will make a separate guide for that, where I will be going deeper and further into details. Um, then also you need 40 plus sprayer. I recommend you having at least 50. Um, For the gear, you should use a Varix helm or a helm of Nate's knot. That's even to you, just something that gives sprayer bonus. You can also use a miter or whatever it's called. That's fine. You should get a cape with at least a little prayer bonus, so either a trim skill cape, a stalwart cape would be the best, or a god cloak, assuming that you don't have a fire cape. I highly recommend you using a Carol's crossbow along with bolt racks, because it just speeds up the progress a lot. Um, then also you could also do it with a crossbow and I don't know, broad bolts or rune bolts. That's up to you. That would take a little longer and it would be a little more difficult, but there's really not a big difference. If you happen to have a rune crossbow, then I would suggest you use a god book as a for your shield spot. As a body, you should use a either a Karos body, Royal Dragonhide, or Black Dragonhide body. You can use chaps or Karos leather skirt or Varix leather skirt if you want some prayer bonus. For the amulet, I would say you should use a Fury, Glory, or Split Dragon Tooth necklace. For the ring, that would be an Archer's ring or Explorer's ring. You should get Borrow Gloves or a Region bracelet, snakeskin boots or ranger boots or dragon boots, that's fine. You should get about 8 Ceradomin brews unless you're very confident of yourself. 2 range potions will do, and the rest should be about 4 prayer renewal potions and about 14 super restore potions. You can use flasks if you want. It's not really necessary, but you can have them to boost your ranger stats with prayer. Okay, you should now drink a sip of range potion and defense potion, and then we can go. Okay, so the first monster we'll be attacking is a bat, a level 22 bat. It's fairly easy to kill, but if you get the chance, do not let it get near you, because this bat, when it attacks you, it will drain your prayer points with the amount of damage that he did plus 10. So even when it hits 0, it will drain your prayer for 10 points every attack, and he attacks fairly fast, so that's a problem. Okay, so on wave 3, you will be fighting a level 45 thingy that looks like, well, I can't really describe it. It has about 200 life points, and when it dies, it splits into 2, so you get 2 level 22s with both 100 life points. If you attack the level 45 with melee, you will get reflected 10 life points every time you hit him. If you don't hit him, you don't get reflected for any life points, but if you hit him, you will get reflected. So, but since you're either using magic or ranged, it won't be a problem. On wave 7, you'll be encountering with a level 90 ranger. You can hit fairly high, so I suggest you use protect from ranged, from missiles. Okay, the next monster will be a level 180 melee. Um, you should use the safe spot that I'm showing you right now. You should use this till the end of, well, always, so till Jad. Um, you can use it in multiple ways. You'll see that in the video. Um, this melee can heal himself if you get into his melee reach. So do not do that. Just range him from distance, and you'll be fine. On wave 22 you'll be fighting a 180 millier and a ranger, so turn on protection from missiles and get behind this rock, and then you can turn it off and just wait for them to come. Then you can just easily kill them and do this till wave 37. If you happen to get a spawn like this, which keeps you from getting there to the safe spot, you just turn on protection from missiles and run to the other side, touch the western wall, and then run back and you can kill somebody. The place that I just stood on, that was a safe spot. I'll be showing you that later on the video. On wave 30 you'll be fighting the two 180s. After this there will come a level 360 mage, so turn your auto prayer to protect from magic. That will help you. It can save your life in cases when your prayer runs out. If you have a fairly high prayer bonus and a lot of potions, you can use some kind of range boosting prayer. If you do not, you can't. At these monsters they have a fairly high defense level and a lot of life points, so you have to wait a moment, but you'll get used to it. Okay, on wave 38 you will spawn a ranger and a major. Make sure you always stand on this spot and check out, look to the corner in the southwest. That should be fine. If you have to run to the other side of the rock, you should do that. In this case I could use the spot as a barricade between me and the ranger, and I can just easily kill the major and then switch to protect from missiles and kill the ranger. If there is no ranger, melee or major in the southwest corner, you should stand here and just wait for them to come, and then they should be automatically spotted. When you stand here and you see a yellow dot on the other side of the rock, you should check what it is. It might be the major or the ranger, and that can help you. That gives you an advantage over the wave. Okay, this is wave 62. I'm fighting two 360 majors now. The next wave is Jads. You should kill one major and then lure the other one to the spot that we've been using throughout the waves. Yeah, so I'll do that in a second now. Okay, just walk a little east and then south. Then if you wait a little, walk back and it'll be lured. If it wasn't the same spot, you should just improvise on your lures. They're pretty much the same. Okay, now turn on your audio because you want to hear the Jad's attacks. You should brew up and drink Super Restore. Make sure you full prayer points, that you have a prayer renewal working. Now, for most people, the hardest part is Jad. He will come after this wave, so we should know his attacks. When he lifts up his feet and slams it to the ground while making a short scythe, then he will be doing a ranged attack. You have to switch to protect from missiles. When he lifts up his feet very slowly and takes a long breath, then he will be doing a magic attack. Now, Jad is actually not very hard to kill as long as you have a clean and calm mind. That's for most people the problem, because they get hit and then they try to spam click their brew and they die because you can't switch the prayer in time. You want to prevent this by only taking 1 or 2 sips of a potion at a time. That doesn't matter if you get hit or not get hit, just reboosting your prayer. Just one thing at a time, 1 or 2 sips. I recommend 1 sip of anything at a time, but if you really have to heal yourself because you're getting owned by the healers, you should take about 2 sips. Keep watching Jad's lags. Do not watch anything else. Do not watch the fire. Do especially not watch the fire in his mouth, and do not watch the fireball or the stone that drops from the ceiling when he attacks you. only watch his legs all the time. Do not act before he lifts up his legs, because he does like sorts of dance, or I don't know, whatever he does, but before, he never attacks without lifting up his legs. So you have to wait for that, even though if you think that he should have already attacked, just wait for them, they will come. A new thing about the new chat and the new graphics of Tazara City means that you can use the safe spot to get away from Jet for a second. If you get hit, you can just hide behind your safe spot, and it's like it'll be like a barricade between you and Jet. He won't be able to see you and attack you. You should be standing at the red circle on your minimap that I'm showing you right now, right after the last 360 dies. If you see a yellow dot on the south, just below you on the south, then Jad has spawned in southwest corner, and that is probably the worst spot that you can get. Any other spots, any other spawns will lure him to your rock, and he won't be able to attack you unless you get into his reach. But if he spawns southwest, then you should run directly to the north on the other side of the rock, and he'll be spotted. So the healer's part. When Jad gets to 50% of his heal, 4 healers will spawn. If you get lucky with your Jad spawn, then 1 healer will be trapped and you won't be able to reach Jad, so you only have to deal with the other 3. Try to attack the healers just before they get to Jad. Just only attack them once, so they try to attack you, and then when they're all attacking you, just walk back to your spot where Jet can't see you. So remember, only one thing at a time. 1 sip of brew, 1 sip of super restore, 1 sip of range potion, anything. Only attack 1 healer between his attacks, unless you're confident that you can attack at least 2. Well, kill them slowly and then kill Jet. That's it. That's all. So, as you can see, the Jad has not spawned in the southwest, so I have a good spawn. I don't even have to turn on my prayer yet. I can just walk up to him and kill him. So the healers are here, and if you have a low range level, you should protect them till there is about 10% of the life points, and then kill them all, so you can get fast back to Jad, because you will be dealing him damage much slower, and they might respawn if you don't do this like this. Okay, and Jad died. That's it. Easy as pie. Okay, if you have any questions, you can leave a comment or send me a message on YouTube. Please do not email me or something. I will try to answer them all. I will make a guide on pures probably next week. And if you have any questions or requests about another video, you can just tell me. Okay guys, thank you for watching my video and good luck on your own cape.